Hello. Um, I was planning this talk, and what I want to do today is to say precisely what I think could be a good meaning in life, and I want to talk to Jordan Peterson worldview because I think basically it's very correct, but I have my nuance personal adjustments. I hope you like it, and I would like to hear maybe you have comments on that. So basically, what I understand Jordan saying is personal responsibility. This is the way that we will go forward, and I accept it. And he said, okay, this is what we do. We bear, we take voluntary responsibility, and we try to make ourselves and our everything better. And and when they ask him, so what's on top of the hill? He says something like, everybody is talking truthfulness, truth, and well, it's okay, but it's not something. It's not like it's a good place, but no one really feels that it's the place. So I want to bring my take, and it comes from the Jewish tradition, but there's nothing like it. There's nothing like Jewish tradition. Now, there's a lot of Jews, and everybody takes what he thinks to be true or to fit him. So I take no responsibility. Nobody is responsible for my saying. Only me. It's not the Jewish say. It's Elishai's. So basically, I think that. Well, up the end of the hill, it's utopia, and it's something utopian, and which definitely we're not going to be there in the near future. But still, it's a utopian place where everybody's feel connected, one each other, to the being itself, to God itself, and uh, it's like heaven on earth, if you can say. We don't know how exactly it's going to be because we can't even imagine it, but it's something, and I take it from the Jewish tradition and from the prophets who saw it. This is a place that we're going to go. So, so this is one thing that I think this is why Jordan has so much trouble with the utopian left, is because they have something that he misses, which is utopia. I think that they have a very big mistake that they say that utopia can be achieved now. I mean, it's like it's absurd. They don't give respect for the process. I mean, we are we are very far from heaven and earth, because I know personally, where I look around and I look in my soul, there are a lot of things that are not in place, and only when everybody is in place, then then and it's a Jewish tradition that like there's no hell in Jewish tradition, and but to be in heaven, that means that everybody needs to be there, because for the wise people to be in heaven and to have their neighbors in doing not there is just not acceptable. They take responsibility on everyone. That means that we can get to heaven only when all of us are in heaven. It's like I was playing a football, not a rugby team, and I came there first time, and they were very good shape, and I was running, and I was really behind, and they had the system. They knew that they had to help me keep up, because it was a teamwork. It was very impressive for me. They took it for granted. The coach, he didn't want to see anyone. It's no stars. It's a teamwork. That means everybody finishes when the last one finishes, which I think is a very profound idea. So it's utopian, and another thing is, in the Jewish tradition, there's a unity of God. It's not one God. It's unity. It's something a little bit different, and means that in a sense there's only God. Everything is divine. Well, we know it's not true, because I know I'm not divine, not totally anyway. But the sense is that in the basics of everything is divine. That means everything is united, everything is connected, and well, God is a funny thing, because he's outside of being, because he created the world. That means he's in the world, he's embodied in it, but he's not part of the world. It's a paradoxical notion. There's a saying in the Kabbalah that God is everywhere, especially where he's not attended, which is there's a lot of paradoxical saying, like you can everything is known, but there's free will, which is also paradoxical. And I think that the materialistic view that says that there's no consciousness in the world is wrong. And I think that the whole evolution, we as the most known living creatures, our brain is structured in the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere, as Ian McGrist says, and I don't agree with Jordan that it's order and chaos. I think it's order and unity, because the right brain, it understands unity, and it understands the divine in a sense that the left hemisphere cannot, because it's always divided and it's logical. And so I think that when Jordan said that the logos is the operating self-revealing of humanity, I think he's getting half the picture, because it's not only the logos, it's also the unity part, the awe part. It's all the right brain activity, and I think it's that where it's exactly, if we change the word chaos into the word unknown unity, I think Jordan got it exactly right. Brilliant. But it's not chaos, it's unity. And that means that life is not suffering. Life has pain. I know personally, I encountered pain, and I know life is pain, but life is not suffering. And in the Jewish tradition, the Talmid Chacham, the enlightened rabbis, not all of them are enlightened, but when they are very, very on top of it, they're happy, they're smiling. I mean, they don't acknowledge, they're not naive, they acknowledge there's pain, but everything has meaning. The pain has meaning. So it's illuminating suffering not by dismantling it or trying to avoid it, but it's like stoic. It's enduring the pain, but knowing there's a meaning, and having knowing there's a meaning, you can transcend the animal feel of pain and still be happy. So I think this is the basic things. I will be happy to get feedback. Thank you.